Our students, Brian Proctor, the art teacher, back again with another lesson. And here before you is the final product. Now I'm not gonna lie, this one was a little tough for me. I don't know why, but it was a little tough for me. So let's get on with the video. And then at the end of it, I conquered it. You see it's together. I conquered that bad boy. So let's get on with the video, and you see the troubles and perils and all that stuff I had to go through. All right, let's go. right, so here we are with this one. This was a little tough one because of the bit of the twists and turns and the tucks. So this is the final product. So the hard part is going to be showing you guys how to do this thing. All right, so right off the bat, you're going to notice the color switches. The color switch because as I was putting this into my editing program, a lot of the drawing part was gone. So I'm refilming it. And this is a couple days later, so this is why I just switched colors because I can. All right, so now let's get on with this. If I can remember, because I said it was a couple days, probably like a week when I filmed that, so I didn't really look at what I did in the beginning. So let's see if I can redraw this again. All right, first thing, of course, you want to start out with your torso, and because I have him leaning forward, so let's do the torso. It's not going to be up and down, round like that. It's going to be kind of like that oval with that lean because I deliberately gave him that lean. So then you want to go with where your shoulders are going to be. Shoulders going to be leaning, then go for the center line right here. So where is it at? Let's say, let's put the head in there because I know I put the head in early to see the size of the shoulders compared to the head. So we have that. So we know where the collarbone is going to come here, and it's going to have that V. It's going to V. I always call it a V, that diamond. And there, and then round those shoulders off. So that's going to be kind of like that diamond. And you know the delt is going to be right here at this point, or the end of the diamond, which is just that circle. Same thing here. And since this is going up, this point is actually right here in his head, so you can't really see that. So let's just put it right here, going up. So this is going to be the center, Brian. So this is going to go back just a little more, because it's just good if you take this circle and you have this in the center. I know there's like 3 heads to it or 3 sections to it, but just stick it in the middle, and then just, you know, it's a better measuring way there. And then you bring that down, curve that down. So wherever this point is, if you come down, that is the part where your chest is going to twist at. So you're going to have your chest, and it's going to actually turn right here. So for those who don't know, who have not seen my torso tutorials, you have this, the oval, you have your center line, you have your collarbone, which is going to be a T. So this is going to be a cross. You have the opening from the rib cage, which is your tunnel or your mountain. I haven't really decided that, which one I want to call it. So at this point, let me go blue. Can you see that? Yeah. So at this point where these lines connect and where these lines connect, you draw kind of a straight line. Sometimes I curve mine in. I just curve it in a little bit there and there. So the chest is going to be just above this. And at this point, it curves around. So that's kind of like where the body kind of turns. So this is why you do that. So wherever your chest goes, at this point, you know it's going to kind of curve and go back around, and it's going to connect with that delt. I don't think I did that. Did I do that? I think I did that. I see a little bit of line right here. You can't really see it. So I may have done. As I say, it's been a minute since I did this. So we'll come here. So because this is there, so the rib is going to come up like about like that, and I have it like this. This might come out to be better than the first one. Give a little bit there. And then you know where your where this comes in and this goes in. What are you saying, Brian? You have this curve here. These are your rib. This is your rib cage right there, right? This is the inside. This is all where your heart and your lungs and all that inside the cage to keep it safe from any kind of damage, blunt force damage in your stomach. So, but where it curves in, you have, this is where you have, let's switch colors. You have your obliques, aka love handles. Wherever that point comes down, that's where it comes at. That's where it's going to come down at. So this stomach comes around, down, and kind of in just a little bit. So whenever you draw that, you know wherever this point is, your love handles are going to come around, come down, and as I say, it goes in. So wherever that waist is going to be, you're going to have that love handle, and that depends on how much is leaning, twisting, or bending. And it's going to be the same thing on the other side. So you're going to have your stomach that comes in, because you might not see that. And after that, you have your hips here. or basically your legs, because your legs are going to come in like that, and you're going to see just a little bit of buttocks. What color am I using? In the back, just a little bit. So just remember though, when you stack those three, and I'm going to do a video real soon on stacking all these pieces to make different, taking one position and then stacking the pieces to make that position and then transitioning it to other positions. Might be a two-part video. So we have that, and then we're going to have this. So we have that, or AKA, as I call it, the tuna can, the easy way to do it, especially when it's bent like that. So we have this down. Actually, that's the tuna can right here, this part. This is the waist, the hips. I keep getting those mixed up. So I'm drawing that upside down house in right now, just to make it better. And then this leg is going to come up. This leg is going to come up and cover a lot of this. So it's going to come up like this, and then like that. And I'm drawing really, really slow, and that's just, it's not good for me to do that because it comes out really, really stiff when I do. So this should be actually even more behind that leg. Let me put this other leg on it. So you're going to have this, and then you're going to have that piece of this that comes out. And see, for whatever reason, I am losing the ability to talk and draw at the same time. Part of your waist, this part, like I said, your leg is going to cover that up. So if your leg is here, your knee is here, it's going to be there. Put that other part here. Foot. This could be a little longer, but not by much. The buttocks is going to come down here, and you'll see that. I'm not going to say the split. The foot is going to be back here. This should be the easy part. The legs and the arms are the easy part. This would be the hard part, the twist and the lean and getting this right. And I'll do my quick ink and try to figure out what it is that I might have missed. So arms, as I said, it's going to go back. So if you're doing the cylinder, just makes it a little easier. This one's going to come down, and I think it's still going to go backwards. Yeah, so you're going to have this opening and then that closing. So same thing here. You're going to have this opening. If I'm doing a cylinder, like this, that's the closed part. And this is going to be the open, and this is going to be the closed. And then, of course, the fist. Like that. Now, I think the head should go down a little bit more. This is going to come in more. And this leg. So I think the only thing is the leg, the difference is that leg is the crotch. The legs are going to come up and into it. No, it's going to be right. As I said, you know, one might be better than the next. This is going to come around because it's the ab right there, and then it comes around to that third one, and it comes down into there. So let's ink this real quick. See what we got. If I can find a workable pen. Let's get something a little thicker. My blue boy. I got my cup. Got my cup of pens right here. These are the ones I'm going to use until they wear out. There's the blue pen. Here it is. This is the black. My eyes. This light. My light in my room really, really, really sucks. If you put a 100-watt light bulb in your room, I think I might have like a 20-watt. It's just, for whatever reason, it just, yeah, it just won't show the lightage. All right, so go here, and then your traps, and then you see a little bit of that. You make your chest should be one piece along with the delts, like so. And then I put my head, drop my head just a little bit more. You don't want to drop it too much because, yeah, it just looks crazy if you drop it too much. So you got to get it in there just right. Arms. And then you have that part. You have your top of your, I don't know what that is called. It's got to be a real term for that. And then you have this, your obliques, and then your hips. Did I say your oblique? Yes. And that's going to come in. And I think with mine, so right here, it's going to be that little dip. And then you're going to have your, God, maybe I should stop just trying to narrate this thing. Your love handles. And your hips come here, goes out. Because your leg comes in and curves around. Same thing here, comes in and curves around, and it leaves it room for your crotch. And because the angle, you'll see just a little bit of curvature of the buttocks. This is down. And I don't like the fact that I put those cracks. To me, it kind of takes away from the position a little bit. I should have just left it on the just regular old pavement without any cracks in it. But I probably won't add any more special effects because I won't. And then it's going to come from that point. It's going to come down around, like it's going to come up from the side and then there and then that, and then your lats are here. So just think of, where's it at? It's going to come, I usually go from the center where your neck is, from here to your side like that, and then put another one, and then you have your ribs. Same thing here, from wherever your waist is, come up and then down, and then you'll kind of have like a great measurement for where to put your serratus muscles, your ribs. I mean, all of that is like your ribs, but this is just extra. And then you have these, which I don't really try to draw because it makes them look hungry. Yeah, ink, tricep, bicep. And this is just, and then I think it's done. So, but the purpose was to show you how to do it. And as I said, I'm going to start drawing more videos where I show you how to stack these things to make any position, you want. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of doing my do. There's a gnat. He's asking me to kill him. He's just moving too slow. I think when he gets in my face, he chickens out and then he flies away. So yeah, anyway, that's going to be it for this video, which was like a week or 2 weeks in the making. Yeah, take the time to subscribe, tell a friend. I think it's I need more people to tell other people about my channel versus subscribing. And then yeah, we're good to go. I'm almost at 20,000, so 3 years, maybe going on 4 years, 20,000. Show some love and tell some friends, tell your artist friends. All right, I'm gonna ramble, so I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep drawing, keep safe.